Your News, presented by Alice Salt.
Hello and welcome to Your News. Here are the top stories.
Whilst getting out and about for real has been very difficult over the past few months due to the coronavirus lockdown, the draw of the open road is strong for many of us. So when Stefan, a member of staff from Waterloo Supported Living Services, took his motorbike to work, it came as no surprise that it caused a great deal of interest for some of the people we support. Arts and crafts have continued to be popular throughout the lockdown. Come rain or shine, lots of you have been enjoying your time in your garden or taking daily walks around your local area. But of course, with the British weather, indoor pastimes are popular too. Friendships have been strengthened throughout lockdown, and we've all been finding new ways to keep in touch with loved ones. Minnie and Barry seem to be getting on well, as do Gail and staff member Jade. Tracy was thrilled to be FaceTiming her best buddy Catherine, and Carl was delighted to drive past the home of his favourite isolating member of staff, Jess, to say hello. Stephen, Chris, Daniel and Gareth from Healycroft made cards to send to their loved ones. We're sure their families will be delighted to receive these lovely envelopes through the post. Potter Newton made a lovely video to share with people they support, as did the team at Strawberry Lane, Holt Park Active and Endercliff. And the very long-running service newsletter The Blouse, produced by Stephen Farnell, has kept Airborough, Pudsey and Holt Park community bases connected, and other service newsletters have also been launched. We have several local Aspire Facebook groups pages up and running together with our official Aspire Facebook page. Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Chapel FM Radio have given over 1 hour of their Monday evening programme to people we support in the east of Leeds to choose the music to be played. Even Spider-Man sent a message to all at Aspire. And it was great to hear from Ben Berry from Leeds Rhinos Foundation talking about the fantastic work they have done with Aspire.
Here are the stories from across the city.
And it's time for some congratulations. Kelly and her team, who celebrated the first anniversary of launching Kelly's new transforming care service so that she could return to live in Leeds. And Armley Helping Hands, who recently celebrated their 25th anniversary. Chris and his mum enjoyed their at-home afternoon tea celebrations. Callie and Tracy helped with sorting food donations for their community support service, and we've had a great partnership with the team and look forward to many more years working together. The Rothwell Kitchen crew, Sharon, Anne and Lynn, who have been kept busy preparing some lovely meals for people in our supported living services in the south of the city. And Operations Director Neil Morrisroe, who finally got to complete his charity skydive. His plans were cancelled 5 times due to the poor weather conditions and the COVID-19 lockdown. Neil has raised more than £800 for Candlelighters, a charity which supports families of children with cancer. And congratulations to everyone who's had a birthday since our last issue. There has been a lot of celebrations, and here are some photographs from just a few. Stephen, who had a socially distanced tea party, Alan, who celebrated his 76th birthday, and Hilary, who turned 71. Rajesh looks pretty happy about being 39. Carl celebrated his 50th birthday with this amazing cake, and Mary was also 50, and all her Slimming World Zoom group wished her happy birthday. The very talented Kath Marchant, who works at our Rothwell Leisure Centre community base, has been putting her skills to good use. She has handmade 3 sets of ceramic mice which can each be borrowed. The idea is that the mice are hidden in the safety of people's own gardens for them to go on a mouse hunt. Each have 10 tiny individual mice, a worksheet and instructions. Their personalised tags stay with them when they are hidden, so that you know their name when you find them. The mouse sets come to you wrapped in cardboard packaging and plastic boxes to keep them safe whilst travelling. When you've completed your mouse hunt, you can change to another set. You might also like to share your photos on Andrew Gorgonzola's own Facebook page, Happy Hunting. And we've had some kind donations. Langlands Garden Centre donated a huge number of pansies to Potter Newton Day Service for the garden. In fact, there were so many of the beautiful flowers that Potter Newton shared the love with some of our supported living services. Ian and John from Craven Road supervised the distribution of the flowers. And Angela, branch manager of Greg's in Crossgates, donated 900 donuts to our Mooresdale Lane supported living service. Needless to say, they went down very well with everyone. So did the 8 large pizzas donated to our Scott Hall respite service. Craven Road took delivery of some snack boxes donated by Jet2. These would normally be purchased by customers when flying off on their holidays, and contain chocolates, flapjacks, pretzels, Italian cheese and crackers. However, with flights temporarily grounded, Jet2 donated the little box of surprises to charities across Yorkshire and Greater Manchester to support their work. Imageco Print raised money to help fund the production of vital personal protective equipment, PPE, for NHS and social care frontline workers. They kindly donated a stack of face visors to the team based at Rothwell. Jill was very excited to take delivery of the new VW Caddy, which will be based at the supported living service where she lives, thanks to the bequest from the trustees for the estate of her late parents Ron and Jean. Well done to Simon, who lives in our Holmesley supported living service. He wanted to make a donation to the NHS Charities Together appeal, so staff supported him to do this via his own mobile phone. And VE Day gave everyone a chance to hold celebration tea parties in their gardens and break out yards of colourful bunting. Jackie is an isolated member of staff from Neyburn Court Community Base who has been keeping busy by knitting COVID bears. She has sold the teddies to raise money to put towards a party at the base when lockdown is over. Emma from Bramley Day Service has been learning to crochet. She created these fantastic rainbow key rings and has been selling them to raise money for the party at Bramley too. And now for some sad news. We are sad to report the deaths of Pamela Hitchen, Jane Wilson, Jack Carver, Jeff Hinchcliffe, Dorothy Bull, Patricia Lord and Pat Scott. They were much loved and will be missed by all those whose lives they've touched. Our deepest condolences go out to their families and friends. We have sadly also lost 2 members of staff. Anne Collins passed away in May following a stroke. Anne had been with Aspire for almost 7 years after switching from home care. She was a much loved member of the Potter Newton team based mainly at Scott Hall Sports Centre Community Base, along with her daughter Debbie. Condolences to Debbie and other members of Anne's family. And sadly, Pat Goodwin died suddenly at home from what we believe was a heart attack. Pat was a greatly loved member of staff who had been the heart and soul of the team at Windlesford Green and then Holmesley for over 20 years. Her death has come as a huge shock to family, friends and colleagues and the people she supported. We send our sincere condolences and love to Anne's and Pat's families. And sadly, Norman Campbell passed away in May. Norman worked in health with people with learning disabilities for over 40 years, starting his career as a nurse at Meanwood Park Hospital. In recent years, before his retirement, he worked for the CCG and led the Health Task Group. After his retirement, he joined the board of Beeston Action for Families. As well as being a thoroughly good person, Norman was a great advocate in Leeds for people with learning disabilities. Norman's favourite band was Deep Purple and he enjoyed playing air guitar, so we asked people who knew him to contribute their air guitar performances to our video in tribute to Norman. You can view the full video on our YouTube channel. And we say farewell. We would like to wish Gail Daniels from Westerton, Heather Coulter from Aldby, Patty Sheridan from Delft, Martin Edwards, Church Lane and Jane Edwards, Holmesley, all the best for long and healthy happy retirements. Between them they have all clocked up an astonishing 137 years of service supporting people with learning disabilities in Leeds. Farewell also to Mick Ward, who retired from Leeds City Council in June. Mick started out as a care assistant back in 1978. He worked his way up to lead and develop the council's approach to providing adult social care and improve health and well-being across the city. We wish Mick all the best with his many plans for his retirement. We are proud to sponsor the Community Champion of the Year in the Leeds City Colleges Star Awards 2020. The winner was Taylor Butler from the School of Travel, Food and Drink, and he has just completed his Level 1 hospitality studies and is moving on to Level 2 pastry course as he would like to be a pastry chef. While studying, Taylor collected donations of clothes, food and toiletries which he gave to homeless people on Christmas Eve, and he undertook voluntary work in the kitchens to prepare pensioners' Christmas lunch. Taylor has also helped raise funds for a family friend who is battling with cancer. All this despite the fact that he has a diagnosis of autism and has both hearing and visual impairments. It is lovely to hear how Taylor's confidence has grown while he has been at college. And he always has a positive attitude. Well done, Taylor.
Here are the big stories.
This year was the 10th anniversary of Learning Disability Week in Leeds, and we didn't want people we support to miss the fun. So given the need to continue to keep people safe through self-isolating and social distancing, we came up with a plan to move many of our regular events online. We even managed to add a couple of new ones. The designer t-shirt competition ran throughout the week. This was suggested by Jessica, who is in supported living at Endercliff Outreach Service. She thought people would like to show their appreciation for their support staff during the pandemic and said we should have a rainbow theme. Jessica judged the designs along with her housemates, and the winners are 3rd, Stephen from Templars Croft, 2nd, Kim from Endercliff, and 1st, Linda from Delft. We will have the winning designs printed onto t-shirts which people can buy to raise money for charity. The Great Aspire Bake Off, more than 40 people entered the competition with everything from sausage rolls to rainbow buns, and the judges, Gaynor and Minnie, had quite a tough job. When asked what they liked about the winning entry, they said the baking was nice to look at and it looked realistic and stood out from the rest. The colours used and the presentation was fantastic. Well done to Chris from Delft, who came 3rd with his fudge. David from Otley Courthouse with his homemade fruit scones, who came 2nd, and Denise and Trevor from Albert Court, who came 1st with their fabulous cake complete with edible clouds, rainbow and Aspire logo. And the big walk. Lots of you took advantage of the rules around exercising to get involved in this event, walking in their gardens or local communities. We added up all of the steps taken to work out how many miles we did together. The result was an amazing 932.3 miles total distance. That's as far as walking from Land's End to John O'Groats plus Leeds to Liverpool. What a fantastic achievement. Down memory lane, we couldn't go to Armley Mills this year, so took the opportunity to look back at previous events through a collection of videos we posted on our YouTube channel. Performances by Dramarama are included together with a new slideshow from Jan Wells about some of the work she has been doing with our day services this year. Martin Brennan recorded some songs for us, and Rob at Potter Newton did a special Learning Disability Week music quiz, and Tom's baking session was a Victoria sponge cake. Day of Dance, although the dancing was online this year, the programme of activities was as varied as ever. Lewis's disco, Danny's Irish dancing, Helena's belly dancing, Gina's line dancing and Stephen's Greek dancing, to name but a few. Holmesley Green put on a show of Grease, Carly did sign language, and we had Bollywood dancing. There was also guest appearances from Railsfield Ravers, Rossfield did the conga, Debbie danced to Ollie Mers, and Albert Court channelled ABBA. Jackie from Strawberry Lane Community Base did a fantastic job putting the whole programme together. Picnic in your garden. The poor weather didn't stop picnic plans. Some people just moved their meals indoors, whilst the more hardy of you carried on outside regardless. This was a day to sit back and enjoy watching 54 X Factor competition entries. There was some amazing talent on show, and everyone's video was posted to both Facebook and our YouTube channel. As it took some time to get all the videos in and posted to social media, we split them into two groups. Group 1 for videos 1 to 26 and Group 2 for videos 27 to 54, with both groups having a first, second and third place. The winners were decided by counting all of the Facebook likes received across all Aspire pages and groups by Friday the 12th of June. The winners in Group 1 were joint third Andrew and Lorraine, second place was Stephen and first place was Joanne. And in Group 2, third was Luke, second place was Carl and first was Jane and Linda. However, a special mention must go to Carl because just 24 hours after the vote had closed, His Facebook likes had reached an amazing 404, which would have easily been enough for him to comfortably secure a win. Don't forget to tell us about your good news stories so we can let everyone know about them. Please send them to Carol Benson at newsletter@aspirecbs.org.uk. The next edition of our newsletter will be in October 2020.
Thank you for watching your news.